So when sellers are reviewing the multiple offers that may be on the table, why is it sometimes government-insured types of loans like FHA, VA, CHFA for first-time homebuyers, why are they sometimes frowned upon, if you will, from a seller's perspective?
You know, it's sad to say that they are, but they kind of are frowned upon because they are good products, like an FHA product, VA products. Those are good products for buyers, and these buyers are trying to take advantage of these good products
Sure.
that they're eligible for. They're frowned upon because certain homes may have peeling paint, they may not have hand railings, there might be some wear and tear in certain areas, and with FHA financing, things really need to be buttoned up, right? So you can't have any peeling paint anywhere, you gotta have hand railings everywhere, you gotta have prolonged life in a roof and mechanicals, and if you don't have that stuff in the house, then a seller's gonna be hesitant to take those offers because when the FHA appraisal happens, they're gonna come back and flag certain things.
It's all about a risk assessment from the seller, right?
So as an FHA buyer, I think it's best to really focus on homes, or try to focus on homes that are buttoned up, don't have any issues. Make sure your agent is looking at certain requirements that FHA is going to look at when they do their appraisal and assessment of the house. And also, maybe you add something in your contract that says that the buyer is willing to make any FHA repair requests, as a result of the appraisal.
Sure. That's a great idea if the buyer has the ability to do that financially.
I mean, that would be a good option, just to kind of say, hey, listen, we're going FHA, but we're willing to make up or repair anything that FHA is going to flag.
Yeah, and typically, right, wrong, or indifferent, a seller's looking at a conventional buyer, maybe a little bit stronger financially, has a lower debt-to-income ratio, and just like you mentioned, the appraisal process is harder with government-insured types of loans. Conventional financing, the appraiser is solely going there to determine the value of the home, whereas all these FHA, VA, and CHFA, yes, they're going there to determine the value of the home, but they also have to meet all of these FHA and VA requirements and checklists.
Yeah,
so it's a little bit more risk to the seller, even if they feel they have none of those issues.
Definitely, yep. But that's not to say we're not getting those deals done. I just did an FHA.
You did?
Yeah.
How'd you get it done?
Well,
in what town?
We were on the list side. I'm on the list side.
Okay.
And an offer came in, it was FHA, and it was, the house was pretty
Can you say what town?
It's in New Britain, with new windows, newer siding, roof was a little bit old, it had very little peeling paint in the front door. So a couple things that could potentially be an issue, but the offer was strong, they were putting down a good amount of money, and they agreed to make any FHA repairs that were required. So
multiple offer?
Yeah.
And seller went with a FHA?
Yeah.
Excellent.
So it's not impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's doable. So far so good, we just got through inspections and we'll see how it goes.
Obviously, there's a lot of first-time home buyers that are looking to take advantage of some of the products that are out there and available for them. State of Connecticut has what's called a time-to-own program. So, I mean, if my daughter or son was looking for a home these days, I'd want them to try to take advantage of that time-to-own program, because basically the state's giving away free money, if you will, a zero interest-only loan. As long as you stay in the house for at least 10 years, there's no repayment penalty to it, and it's for as little as $25,000 up to $50,000. So
yeah, that's fantastic.
For first-time home buyers, there's a conventional product, and there's also an FHA product. If you are using that time-to-own program, I think it's more important than ever that the lender pick up the phone, explain to the listing agent that it's no bigger risk to the seller to accept this time-to-own program, and if you can get it done, it's a great product for a first-time home buyer.
Definitely.